Okay, people, today we are going to start with the subject. The eyes have it. The eyes being the eyes of the potato. Potato famine brought a lot of my Irish ancestors here. Uh, no food kind of makes it hard to stay alive. But the potato is a staple of not just Irish diets, but many different countries across the world have come up with some great variations on the potato. This particular potato growing method is something that I picked up from online, and I wanted to show you how I've been able to adapt it. When you see eyes on your potatoes, don't throw them out. Cut those into pieces. Either let the potatoes dry in a brown paper bag for one night so that the edge will not mold, or use toothpicks and put it in water in a can. I found that the brown paper bag method works real well because it allows a direct planting. So basically what you see here is a setup. This bag has got approximately 6 inches of soil in it. If you look, you want to have 4 inches of soil in there to cover your potatoes, and just a very loose covering of very soft soil. So I've chopped up a lot of hay, and I got a lot of hay and straw in my soil. I use a lot of perlite, topsoil, sandy topsoil, and cow manure. So you get your pieces of potato in there, and then you start watering this thing, and this is what you get. Okay, the bag method is something I'm going to show you. A reason why I like the bag method myself. These bags, you see, these are returnable, reusable bags. A lot of companies give them away now for promotions, you know, your local supermarket. These happen to come from Ford Motor Company. Ford has got a huge green initiative and very much into sustainability. But what you got here is your potatoes start growing. You see this vegetation here, okay? And as that vegetation rises from the bottom of that bag that you set up over here, you then put soil around the base of those plants, and as it gets progressively taller, you simply roll the sides of the sack up, giving you a taller now vessel from which to grow. Okay, so now your vessel's gone from, you know, 6 inches to 14 inches tall. We're going to come back in here. We're going to fill all of this with again, this loose chopped hay, straw, soil mixture, and then once we roll up the bag to that height, it'll grow another 12 inches over the top of that. I'll update you at that point. What I'm thinking about doing at that point is putting a collar around it. Depends on how long the growing season goes and how successful we are with these. But anyhow, here's just a home style method of growing potatoes in a reusable grocery sack from the eyes that you would normally throw out on your old potatoes. And the great thing about it is, come harvest time, you just dump the bag over and spill your potatoes out. You don't even have to get a shovel to dig them up. So that's potatoes. That's what's happening in the urban garden.